School and the middies of Draven High. Now for our starting lineups. For Burlington, starting number 1, Alex Wong. Number 3, Ryan Culhane. Number 10, Tyler Cannon. Number 15, Sean Hurley. And number 21, Marvin Jean-Baptiste. Head coach for Burlington is Bill Connors. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for your Trinket Middies! Starting at guard, the senior number 1, Dimitri the Ferrari Vieira. Starting at guard, another senior number 4, Michael Baruchis Polano. Starting a sophomore, forward 15, Tyler T.J. Guerrero. Starting a junior, another forward, number 23, Cam Ilicious McCullough. And starting a junior, the big man in the middle, number 33, he's big, he's bad, he's Bill Peters. Head coach for the middies is Albert Hale.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's game. We have Burlington versus Dracut. This is the first game of the season for both teams. And it'll be interesting to see how both teams come out tonight, what kind of pace we have in this game. I know Dracut has 2 seniors playing tonight. We've got 2 juniors and a sophomore starting for the middies. Will Peters will tap against Jean-Baptiste. Burlington, and Dracut wins the tap. Vieira will bring it up for the middies. Gets it over to Guerrero and then to Cam. McCullough. Cam was an all-star football player this season for the middies. And he comes down with a rebound for the middies. Looks like he got fouled there, no call. But McCullough puts it in for the first bucket of the game. And that's Wong there for Burlington. We'll bring it up for Burlington to start to see if they can get something going here. Tapped out to Jean-Baptiste. He'll be probably one of the players we want to watch tonight. Score there, and a foul by Michael Pilato. And the basket will count. That basket's by number 3, Culhane, his first of the night, and that'll tie the score 2-2. That's a foul on Michael Pilato. That's his first, team's first. And Culhane is good on the free throw. And Burlington takes the lead now 3-2. Vieira will bring it up for the middies. Gets it over to Guerrero at the top of the key. Gets it over, it's almost tipped away by Wong. Pilato gets it now. Gets it inside to Peters. Peters looks big and strong down there. Passes inside to Cam McCullough, and he easily scores. Cam looks bigger than he was last year, and he's going to be tough to defend down low. Wong gets it for Burlington at the top of the key. He drives, no good. Peters with a rebound. Will Peters looks like he's grown about 3 inches from last year. He looks nice, big and strong there. Middies probably want to get it inside to him as much as possible tonight. Vieira for 3, front rims it, and Wong comes around with a rebound. Passes ahead to Jean-Baptiste. He puts it up, no good. Rebounded, and looks like a travel there that's not called. They pass it over to Wong for 3, no good, and Peters comes up with his second rebound of the game. Vieira gets it up quickly to Michael Pilato, gets back out to Will Peters. Will Peters looks to drive against Baptiste, and he's fouled. That's the first foul against Burlington. Jean-Baptiste with the foul. That's his first and the team's first. So Peters will shoot the first of 2 here. And puts the first one in. Good to see the Middies are shooting well from the free throw line to start the game. They may need every point tonight. And Peters makes them both. And the Middies now lead 6-3. Wong brings it up. Vieira's playing tight defense there. The drive and score it. Culhane scores. That's his second bucket of the game. And it's now 6-5 Middies. Vieira looks to pass. It's blocked. He'll drive. He now gets it out to Guerrero. Guerrero looks to drive. Stop, starts, goes back in. Peters with the rebound and tries to knock it off Burlington defender, but they come up with it. Culhane gets it. Gets it back to Wong, and he'll slow the tempo. Now gets it over to Hurley. Hurley's going to drive. McCullough playing great defense there. Jean-Baptiste for 3, and it's good. And Burlington takes the lead now, 8-6. Jean-Baptiste with a steal. And he lays, oh, he misses a layup. And Guerrero with a steal. Frantic pace here early, and Guerrero puts it up and ties the game 8-8. Wow, frantic pace. McCullough playing great defense, not letting the player get around him. He'll pull up for a shot, no good, and rebound by Peters. That's his third of the game. Now Pilato will push it. Forces a shot, no good. Peters almost with the rebound, but Baptiste knocked it loose. Passes ahead, Vieira with a steal. He'll push it. There's no number, so he pulls it back out for the Middies. 8-8, wow, what an exciting game here halfway through the first. Now Guerrero gets it. He'll pass it down into Peters. Peters not looking to shoot here. Looking to pass. Now there's nothing open. He has to dribble. And back up to Cam. 5 seconds on the shot clock. And he'll shoot a 3. Oh, in and out. And Jean-Baptiste with the rebound for Burlington. Culhane drives. He's a good player for Burlington. Leading scorer right for them right now with 5 points. Cam with a Euro step lay-in. Cam McCullough, what a move there by Cam McCullough. Unbelievable move there. And puts the Middies on top 10-8. Wong will bring it up for Burlington. Oh, that's a travel. They don't call it. Bounces off the ref's foot, and there's a reach-in foul. Guerrero with a reach-in foul. And we got subs coming in for Burlington. That's Fitzpatrick will check in along with Cannon for Burlington. And the Middies call a timeout. So with 3:06 here in the first period, Drake leads 10-8 over Burlington. So a nice start here for the Middies, coming out quickly, frantic pace, back and forth. Both teams look like they want to run the court up and down and try to get easy buckets. Drake playing great defense. McCullough looks great out there to start the season for the Middies. And the coach will talk to him a little bit about how well he's playing defense, I'm sure. Big crowd here tonight. Big crowd here tonight for the Middies. Here I am, everybody at home. We got a big crowd here for the opening game tonight. The Middies are excited for this new season. Earlier tonight, the JV team lost a close one. 8-point loss for the, actually 7-point loss for the JV team. And earlier than that, the freshman team had a big win, a 20-point win over this same Burlington team. They get it over to Culhane. He's the scorer, and it's rebounded by McCullough. Culhane falls down and tries to trip Guerrero. And inside, McCullough inside to Vieira. Vieira scores, and Vieira picks up a cheap foul. And that's going to be his first, team's second. Drake just needs to play defense here. We don't need those cheap fouls, especially here early in the game. You don't want to pick up a quick second foul early, and then you'll be put right on the bench. Here's a replay. Culhane drives, dishes it out for three, no good. Guerrero with the rebound. He gets it over to McCullough. McCullough will push it, gets it ahead to Vieira, the Ferrari, and they get it to McCullough. Looks like he's getting pushed by Culhane off the board and no good. And Hurley will get it ahead to Cannon for two. And now Burlington pulls to win two within the middies. 2 minutes, just over 2 minutes left here in the first. Vieira looks to drive, and he traveled. Moved his pivot foot, slid that pivot foot, and that's going to be called every time at this level of basketball. 2:01. Drake at 12, Burlington 10. And Drake has 3 fouls, Burlington 1. Vieira playing great defense there. Oh, and Vieira picks up another cheap foul, and that'll be his second foul. And let's see if Coach Hale makes a move here to replace him. He's going to bring in Davis. Davis will replace Vieira. Vieira with 2 fouls, 4 on the team. Coach Hale will have a talk with him before he sits on the bench. And now Wong will drive. He's got an open lane. And looks like we got a foul. We got a foul on number 11. That's Davis. He just checked into the game and he gets his first foul. That's 5 fouls here now for Drake in the first period. They can ill afford to pick up that many fouls here early in the game. It's going to put Burlington right to the line. Get it into Rodriguez. Back out to Cannon. Culhane. Culhane shoots a 3. It's a jump ball. Peters comes up with a rebound. Jump ball goes to Burlington. So Burlington will have it underneath, trailing by 2, 136 in the first. They get it over to Culhane. He's the scorer for this team. Hurley drives. Lays it in, good. Culloch got behind him and couldn't play defense once he got by him. Tie ball game, 12-12. 1:15 left in the game. Guerrero gets it over to McCullough. He wants the 3. Little long, and Wong comes up with a rebound. That goes into Cannon, and Fitzpatrick for 3. He nails it, and Burlington has a 3-point lead. Davis will bring it down. He wants to bring it up, push the tempo, gets it over to Guerrero. Guerrero looks to drive. Oh, and he gets fouled hard there by Hurley. Hurley with a push. That was an obvious foul. Easy one for the ref to make on that one. And Pilato will bring it in for the middies. They get it into Guerrero. Guerrero's looking for something. Pass and cut. Wasn't there. Referee calls a timeout. I think we have a shot clock issue.
No, it didn't start. Keep it at 29 where it is now. Keep it 29, all right? But it didn't start.
Shot clock didn't start there, so the referee just wants to give a friendly reminder to our table staff there that the clock didn't start correctly. And Guerrero will take it in, misses the runner, and rebounded by Culhane. Culhane dishes over to Hurley. Hurley passes the 3 and gets it out to Fitzpatrick for 3, air ball. And the crowd lets him know it. And Pilato passes it into Guerrero, gets it back to Pilato. Pilato's known as the ruckus in the circle. As he causes a ruckus on the court, plays great defense, he's quick and aggressive. And he goes to show you, nice pass! And it's in! Pilato with a beautiful pass to Peters, who finishes the layup. And it's a 1-point game. Oh, it's blocked there by Peters, and time expires. What a great first period for both teams. And Drake trails just by one, 15-14 here in the first. Some great passes there by the Middies. Great tempo, great passing, and they trail by one. End of the first. We'll start the second period. Middies trailing by one, and they'll have the ball. And 5 fouls in the first period. Drake is going to have to improve on that. Try not to make any easy fouls or simple fouls, if you will call them that. Davis looks to drive. He dishes it out to McCullough. McCullough's got the baseline. He won't take it. Gives it over to Guerrero. He'll drive. Passes out to Peters. Peters looks aside. There's nothing there. He'll bring it back up to the top. Gets it to Guerrero. Back to Davis. Gets inside to Peters. Peters scores easily. Over Fitzpatrick. Nice play there by the Middies. Nice passing, unselfish play by the Middies. And they have a 1-point lead. Castanesio passes over. Fitzpatrick misses. And Guerrero comes down with another rebound for the Middies. Pilato gets it out to McCullough. McCullough looking to pass, gets to Guerrero over to Pilato. He can shoot the three. McCullough looks to shoot. He drives. No one's there. Oh, he misses the layup. Gets it over to Davis. Great hustle there by the Middies. 2-on-1 for Burlington. Hurley passes over to Guerrero. Great defense by Guerrero. Holy cow, what a great play by Guerrero. 2-on-1. And they couldn't score. Great defense there. McCullough for three. No good. And Peters with his 5th rebound of the game. Oh, they reach in. Fitzpatrick reaches in, but there's no call, and he gets the rebound. He'll bring it. He'll pass ahead to Culhane. Culhane will drive. Passes out to Hurley. Hurley will drive. Wants a shot, and blocked by Peters, and another rebound by Peters. We got a whistle. We have a technical foul on Burlington, number 15, that's Hurley. He said something to the official did not like it. And official gave him a technical foul. Shooting the technical foul for the Middies will be Brendan Davis. And with the Middies, 6-13 Middies with a 1-point lead. Davis misses the first. And Davis makes the second and increases Drake's lead to 2. They'll have the ball now at half court. Checking into the for the Middies is Jaden Hilton. He's a great offensive threat and defensive player. Also number 5. We'll check in the ball game for the Middies. Hilton gets the ball. Gets it over to Davis for 3, and he hits it. Davis from downtown, 20-15 Middies. Davis playing defense. Back up to Ty Connor. Connor passes over to Cannon. Oh, he's fouled. The home fans didn't like that call. And that foul is on Will Peters. That's his first, team 6th. And Cannon will be shooting 2 for Burlington. They trail by 5 with 5:39 remaining. You can see here, Peters comes up, looks like he got just a piece of his arm. And the refs call the foul. I think that's a pretty good call there. He did hit the ball, but he also extended his arm and hit the shooter's arm there. And Cannon makes the second. And we'll have substitutions coming in for Burlington. Sawyer Rodriguez will check back in, and Jean-Baptiste will also check back in for Burlington. Rai Zuvar-Udoka is in for the middies. Oh, Brennan Davis jumped and came down. That's a traveling call. Draken hasn't had many turnovers here yet in the game, and that's good news for the middies. Last year they averaged about 20 turnovers a game, and they don't want to continue that there. Zuvar-Udoka with a steal, but he kicked it, and they call a kick ball. Kick ball by the middies, but great defense there by Farai. Jean-Baptiste will bring it up for Burlington. Hilton. They didn't reset the shot clock at that last kicking violation, so they're going to reset it now for them and take it out of bounds at half court. Jean-Baptiste brings it up for Burlington. Passes over to Costaneleno. Gets it over to Fitzpatrick. He likes to shoot the threes. He's only made one tonight, rebounded. And Zuvar-Udoka comes up for it with Drake. He'll bring it up, slows it up. McCullough gets it inside to Peters. It's tapped away. Peters maintains control, gets it to Davis. Davis will slow it up. Gets it into Peters. They like that matchup. And Farai shoots a three, no good. And McCullough goes after it. And he'll knock it out of bounds, and it'll be Burlington ball. 4:39 here in the second. Burlington trails by 4. Fouls are 3 for Burlington, 6 for the middies. So the next foul committed by the middies will put Burlington at the line. Jean-Baptiste looks like the tallest on the court. He's the point guard. Interesting. And he's fouled by Peters, and the basket's good. And that's ill-afforded foul there by William Peters. Sorry, they called that one on number 5. Farai Zuvar-Udoka. Foul's called on. That's what they put on the shot clock. Pretty sure that was on Peters. The scoreboard says it was on Farai, but I don't. Well, Peters does come out of the game. He's out of bounds. It'll go over the middies. Burlington's cut this lead now to 2. Hilton and Davis has been a little bit of a spark here for the middies. Come in. Davis gets it over to Jaden Hilton. Gets it inside to McCullough. He spins and lays it in. McCullough for 2. Inside the paint. Nice pass there from Hilton. And Drake now leads by 4. Castellano goes right by Davis, and it's knocked out by Hilton. Hilton deflects it out of bounds. Great defense, help defense there by Hilton. And 4:02 left. Drake leads by 4. Matt Annis has also checked into the ball game, number 34 for Drake. His first minutes of the game. And he'll play defense on Fitzgerald. Sawyer Rodriguez loses it. And Farai Zuvar-Udoka with a steal. And then he's fouled by Hurley. Sawyer Rodriguez with a foul. That's his first, team's 4th. With 3:43 here left in the first half, Draken's got a 4-point lead. 22-18. Davis gets it over to Fry. Oh, the player falls. Fry goes by him. Makes him pay. Pull-up jumper, 10-footer is good for Farai Zuvar-Udoka. And Draken extends the lead to 6 now. Jean-Baptiste passes out to Fitzgerald for three. No good. McCullough comes up with a rebound, and he's on the run. Hilton, lays it up, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wong. That'll remain Middy's ball. Checking in, back in for Burlington will be number 3, Cole Hain. He's the leading scorer for Burlington at this point. Pass goes in. We got a foul on the pass. Foul's on number 21, Jean-Baptiste. That's his second foul, team's 5th. So 2 more, and Draken is in the. Burlington will be in the penalty, and Draken will be shooting. If I was Draken, I continue to attack the basket. Hilton gets it up top to McCullough. McCullough wants to drive, he'll do it. And he's fouled, he's hit. Fitzpatrick looks like he came up with a foul on that one. And it is Fitzpatrick. That's his first team personal foul, the team's 6th. McCullough will shoot 2 for the Minis. McCullough makes the first. McCullough, I have to say, looks a lot bigger than I think football paid off for him this year. He was an all-state selection to the All-Star team for the state of Massachusetts this past year. And he looks like he may be an all-star player here for Draken as well. Hurley will bring it up for Burlington. Minis have an 8-point lead. 2:57 remains first half. Illegal screen on Burlington. Hurley with a foul. That'll be his 3rd foul. And Coach Connors goes right to the bench and gets Cannon to replace him. There's 7 team fouls on each team now. They're both in the bonus. Any foul now will be shooting free throws for either team. Davis will bring it in for the Middies. Hilton will get it. Gets it over to Suvarodoka for 3. Oh, he misses. Davis saves it into Annis. Annis pushes the man down low and doesn't make the layup, and they call a foul. Looks like Cam McCullough. Cam McCullough picks up the foul, and that'll be a 1-and-1 for Burlington. That's Cam McCullough's first foul, team's 8th, and Wong will be shooting 1-and-1 for Burlington. And he misses. Hilton with the rebound. They get over to McCullough. McCullough wants to drive. He'll take it in. Double team and lays it in. Beautiful move by McCullough. Nice touch on that runner in the lane. Cole Hain drives right past the defender and scores an easy hoop. It's an 8-point game. 2 minutes left in the first half. McCullough gets the ball. Looks inside to Annis. Annis gets it. Annis wants it. He's going to go up. And no good. He wanted a foul. There's nothing called. Oh, he pushes him over. Oh, I don't know about that call. I like to see a replay on that one. Suvarodoka is called for a block on that one. Looks like he was moving backwards. He wasn't moving into the player. And let's check it out here. It looks like he was run over. I don't know, his feet were in front. It looks like he got knocked right over. And the first free throw is missed and brought down by Gagnon, who's just checked into the ballgame. Victor Gakuchi goes for the layup, left-handed, misses. And they get it ahead. Burlington gets it ahead to Cole Hain. He drives. And it's blocked out of bounds by Suvarodoka. He thought he was fouled. He had a foul there, but they didn't call it. It's knocked out of bounds. Drake at 8-point lead. Fry, Savarodoka, great minutes there. Now in for Middies, Gagnon, Annis, Hilton, Davis. Shoots three is no good. Davis with the rebound. Victor Gachuki is the other one in for the Middies. Davis gets it over to Gachuki. Gachuki was the only freshman to play varsity last year. And Gachuki gets the deflection, gets it over to Hilton. Hilton looks like he's fouled, and Coach Hale takes a timeout. 1:03 left in the second. And Coach Hale takes the second timeout with an 8-point lead. There'll be 8 seconds on the shot clock, so the Middies will have to get something put up pretty quickly here with only 8 seconds left on the shot clock. So Coach Hale will talk it over. And I think what he's saying is we've got to get the ball spread out, get the defender to commit, and then go around him. So the Middies will have it with 8 seconds left on the shot clock, 1:03 in the first half, 8-point lead. They don't have to really go too quickly here, but they got to get something up quick, relatively soon. Gachuki gets it with 2 seconds, lets it go. And looks like Gagnon was over the back. They didn't call it. And Hilton is called for travel. And 8-point lead here for the Middies. Let's see if we can play some defense. Holding the Burlington team to 20 points in the first half. It's got to be a big win for Coach Hale. Hilton plays defense on Wong. Wong gets it out to Fitzpatrick. He loves the 3 ball. He's only made 1 tonight. And Hilton comes down with a rebound. 26 seconds, 10 seconds separates the game clock from the shot clock. Gachuki will look. Hilton gets it. Taking their time, nicely done. Davis' shot is blocked, but Gachuki picks it up, and he's blocked. Annis tries to come out with it. And he fouls Culhane. Culhane will be shooting 2 as the Middies are over the limit and in the double bonus. Culhane was shooting 2. He misses the first. Burlington has not shot well from the free throw line tonight, and that could cost them. That's the difference between winning a game and losing a game sometimes, is how you shoot your free throws. Second one is good, and the lead now for the Middies is 7. And Burlington will put a press on now. Davis will bring it up. 16 seconds left. Shot clock is off. Dracut Middies have a 7-point lead. Davis gets a little fancy there. Gets it over to Annis. 5 seconds remain. 4, 3, 2, 1. Gagnon goes up for a shot, blocked, and he doesn't get it off. And your score here at the half, your Dracut Middies 28, Burlington 21. And we'll see you for exciting second half, I'm sure, after this short break. All right, folks, welcome back to the second half of play where your Dracut Middies lead Burlington 28-21. We see Max Kelly there, one of the star players for Dracut. He's hurt. He's on crutches. I spoke to him before the game. He hurt himself in practice a few days ago. He's got a sprained ankle, and he'll be back, he told me, in a couple weeks. So I was a little surprised that he'll be back so quickly, but he said he's hoping to be back in 2 weeks. So after the Christmas break, he'll be back early January for the second. They play Tewksbury at Tewksbury, and Kelly says he'll be back for that game. It'll be an away game on a Tuesday night, 7 o'clock at Tewksbury High School. And hopefully Max Kelly, we wish him the best, and hopefully he gets back on the court as the Middies go into their Merrimack Valley Conference schedule starting on Friday. So it'll be a little tougher road to haul here for the Middies, but they've moved down this year to Division III. So Middies have been normally Division I team, last year a Division II, and now this year a Division III team. So the way they're playing tonight bodes well for them for the rest of the season. Starting the second half, and Burlington gets a quick basket by Ty Connor. Nice give and go there from Burlington. And the Middies lead is down to 5 now. Vieira looks to drive. Nothing there, gets it over to Peters. Peters will go against John Baptiste. Nothing there. Vieira gets it inside, back to Peters. Oh, looks like a foul, nothing called, and Guerrero goes over the back for the Middies. And I believe that's Guerrero's second foul. That'll be the team's first here in the second half. It is Guerrero's second foul. And the Middies looking to put pressure on now. Full court press, man-to-man pressure defense now from the Middies. 5-point lead. Oh, there's a foul. Pilato slips. And Michael Pilato comes up with a foul on Culhane. 2 quick fouls here for the Middies. They don't want to get in foul trouble and put Burlington at the line. That's Pilato's second foul of the game. Oh, that looked like a travel, nothing called. And Culhane will take the drive. Lowers his shoulder and lays it in from the left-hand side. And it looks like he's talking a little trash on the way back. Vieira looks to do something, get something going here, the first basket. Blocked by Culhane. Nice block there by Culhane. He gets stuck. And now he gets it over to Guerrero, up for 2. Guerrero with a nice hoop with a pass from Pilato. Nice assist there by Pilato. Culhane looks to drive, and Pilato will foul him. I don't think Pilato liked the last trip down the court as Culhane had a few words for him. And Pilato picks up his personal third on the team. Wang drives, attacks the basket, and they're getting a lot of quick layups here for Burlington. Drakett's got to tighten up on defense and block that lane. They might want to go into a zone defense here and make him chuck it from the 3-point line. Guerrero drives, and nice touch there by Guerrero. That's his 6th point of the game, and he's got the first 2 hoops here in the third period for the Middies, and puts the lead back up to 5. Pass goes out to Connor. Connor, it's kicked, ball's kicked, and then we need a reset on the shot clock. Clock shot is reset to 30. And Burlington will have a new offensive set. Here goes Culhane. He drives, blocked by Guerrero, and Culhane gets the rebound, but he's out of bounds, and the ball goes over to the Middies. Culhane's a nice little player for Burlington. He's the leading scorer for Burlington tonight, and Drake can't seem to find a defense that can stop him. I think you're going to have to put McCullough back on him. And let's see, Vieira drives, and he's fouled. And the foul's on number 10, Ty Connor. That's his first and the team's first. Vieira will shoot 2 for the Middies. No, they change it. Now I guess they're going to take it under the hoop. It looks like he was shooting there. Let's see the replay again. They say he was passing it, I guess. And the ball goes out of bounds, gets it out top to McCullough. 3-pointer by Cam McCullough. And that extends Drakett's lead back to 8, right where we were at halftime. Now let's see if the Middies can get some defense. Culhane will drive, lays it in. He's tough to defend out there. Very quick first step off that dribble. And Culhane puts up another 2 for Burlington. They get over to Guerrero. He's been the hot hand here in the second half thus far. Gets it into Pilato. Pilato wants it, turn, jumper, no good. Rebound by Connor. Connor will push it. Passes out to Jean-Baptiste for three, and McCullough comes up with a rebound. McCullough will take it the other way. Lays it in, oh, no good. And it's knocked out of bounds by McCullough. Frantic pace here by both teams. Drackett's lead is 35-29, 4:44 remain in the third quarter. And Wang will bring it up for Burlington. Vieira playing defense. Oh, he doesn't move his feet. Wang goes right by him like he's not even there and lays it in, left-handed layup, and cuts the lead to 4. Here comes Pilato. He'll go right at Jean-Baptiste, and Jean-Baptiste fouls him. And I believe that's the third on Jean-Baptiste. We'll see what they... That is his third, team second. And Phil Connors wants a timeout. He cut the lead to 4 here, halfway through the third. He is not happy. So Coach Connor's not happy that they're not sprinting back on defense. He likes that they got a nice lay-in, but they're not getting back on defense. And Drake just takes it right back at him. And we're in a track meet here. Halfway through the third. Frantic scoring here by both teams. I think Connor got his point across there, Coach Connor. Excellent coach. He was at Tewksbury for a number of years, and he's moved to Burlington last year. They had a relatively good year last year, around 500 for Burlington. Pretty successful season. They made the playoffs for the first time in a few years, and Coach Connors is hoping to take them back this year. Pilato makes the first. First to 2. And Drackett's lead now is 5 points. Pilato makes the second. And Drackett's been good from the free throw line when they've gotten there tonight. So Coach Hale has obviously been working on free throws this year, as the middies have been doing a fine job from the free throw line tonight. Wang with a drive, McCullough with another rebound. And he'll bring it down. He wants another 3, and he's fouled. Fouls on Culhane, and that's his first, team's third. I think he said he was he was on the line there, so I think he's only shooting 2. Let's see if we can see where his foot was. Yep, obviously his right foot is inside the line, and that's a great call by the officials. And McCullough hits his first of 2. I don't want to jinx him, but Drackett's been great from the line. And that wins ball games. Another one goes in for McCullough. And he's been big tonight for the middies. 4 minutes remain here in the third. Drackett 8-point lead. Wang will drive. He looks it, dishes it out. Culhane drives, and he loses it out of bounds. Goes off his foot. And he looks a little tired now, and he'll be replaced by Cannon. And Burlington goes to a press. Coach Hale sees that right away and gets him into their press break play. They get it over to Vieira. Let's see what they do here against the press. Cannon playing defensive Vieira. They clear it out. Vieira brings it up, gets it over to Pilato. Pilato's got 3 fouls. Now McCullough. Ball's tipped away, he gets it back. Now he drives, nice spin move. Oh, and he misses, gets his own rebound, puts it up. And there's a foul on Burlington before the shot. That's his 4th, Jean-Baptiste, his 4th foul. And that's the 4th team, that's big. The big man is in foul trouble. And that could be big trouble for Burlington here going down the stretch. And Fitzpatrick will check in for him. McCullough drives the lane. Can't get it. McCullough with a Peters with a rebound. And he's fouled. And that foul's on the other big man, Fitzpatrick, who just came into the ball game to replace John Baptiste. And that's his second foul, and that's the 15th foul on Burlington. Pilato gets it into Guerrero, back to Pilato. He can shoot the ball. We haven't seen him shoot a three tonight, but I know Michael can shoot the ball very well. But he's been more concerned about getting it inside. Guerrero looks to go inside. Fade away, no good. McCullough gets it, Pilato gets it, and it's knocked out of bounds by Wang. Checking in the ball game for Burlington will be Castelletto. Places Wang. Wang did a great job out there the first 5 minutes of this half. Guerrero drives and lays it in. Another fingertip roll for Guerrero, and he's got 6 points in this quarter. And he's come up big tonight for the Middies. Mom and Dad must be proud of him. His father's the JV coach. And another rebound by Guerrero. The Middies leads now up to 10. And Guerrero has come up big here in this quarter. Now they get it to McCullough. Back to Guerrero. He goes in. Oh, no good. McCullough gets it, but he's fouled. Drake. That foul's on Fitzpatrick. That's his third and the team's 6th. And Culhane will check back into the game after a short rest, replacing Hurley. Drakett's leads up to 10, and I can't stress enough how well this Drakeett team looks tonight. They look like they are in shape, and they are really taking it here to Burlington. It looks like he was held there, and there's no call. Fitzpatrick had his arm around it. He wanted the dunk, but he couldn't do. Goes up. That looked like an up and down or a jump ball there. He went up, he left the ground, came back down with the ball. That either has to be a jump or a travel. The ref just called it a out of bounds, and it'll remain Burlington ball. And nice screen there by Fitzpatrick to get Culhane free. Culhane lays it in. Vieira puts his head down, tries to go by the defender, but great defense there by Cannon. And now gets over to McCullough. He wants to drive. He's got the lane. Lays it in. Beautiful move by Cam McCullough. McCullough and Guerrero have been on fire this quarter. Drakeett with a 15-point explosion here in the third. And now lead by 10. Fitzpatrick wanted the three. And there's a traveling violation on Culhane. 1:30 left here in the third. Drakeett doing an excellent job here. He's got Guerrero. And just the pass is a little strong. Coach Hale put his hands down and said, take a little less off that pass. And it was there. And Drakeett's lead still 10. And that's offensive foul. Castellenko pushed off on Vieira. And that's his first foul, team 7th. It was offensive foul, so we do not shoot free throws. Pilato takes a jump shot. A little long. They get it over to Connor, gets it ahead to Fitzpatrick. Down to Connor, and there's a foul on the floor. Fouls on Guerrero. I believe that's his third foul. And the team's 4th, it is his third foul. Team's 4th. 1:04 left here in the third. Drakeett with a 10-point lead. Get out to Fitzpatrick. He likes the 3 ball, and he hasn't been hitting them tonight. They get it over to Connor. Connor misses the 3, and Drakeett comes out with a rebound. Burlington very cold tonight from the 3-point line, and Drakeett's taking advantage of that, getting a offensive rebound or defensive rebound and pushing the ball the other way. McCullough looks to shoot the 3. Jukes his man. Oh, 12-foot jumper, no good. And there's a foul. That's going to be Pilato's fourth. Fourth foul on Pilato. That's big for the Middies. He's going to have to come out of the game. And Farai Suvaradoka will replace Michael Pilato. Great job by Michael Pilato tonight. But he's got to sit here with 4 fouls. And just under a minute left here in the third. Kastelenko will bring it up for Burlington. He wants the lane. It's tapped away. McCullough picks it up. 1-on-3. And he's fouled. Fouls on Kastelenko. His second, team's 8th. And that'll put McCullough to the line. With 20.5 seconds remaining here in the third quarter, Drake has extended their lead by 2 points. 28-20 was our halftime score, and now it's 43-33. And McCullough goes to the line. Front rims it, but Peters is there for the rebound. It's knocked out, and it'll remain Middy's ball. Great job by Will Peters. I believe that's his 10th rebound of the night. He's been huge on the board for the Middies. Every possession is important when you have a close game. Vieira gets the throw in. They're going to take a last shot here with 14 seconds. See if they can get it to 45 here for the third period. Pass is deflected, then back to McCullough. McCullough goes up. Oh, in and out. And Peters tries to tap it in, but no good. But what a quarter here for the Drake at Middies. Burlington. Oh, they called a foul there right before the buzzer on Peters over the back. And that's his second foul, I believe, and that's Middy's 5th team foul. So we've got an interesting game here. Middies aren't used to being in this situation, up by 10. They are home tonight. There's a big crowd here tonight for their opening game. We're glad to see that. Cheerleaders are here, doing a great job over there on the sideline. And Drake's got that 10-point lead. Burlington's in foul trouble. They've got 8 fouls, so the next foul they commit, Drake will be at the line. Drake's got 4 personal. I corrected that earlier. I said 5. They have 4 personal team fouls. So they've got 3 more to get into the bonus. Does Burlington. And we've got a great game here. Let's see what Coach Hale does. Will he go to the bench or will he keep those starters in? Appears that he's going to keep his starters in. And write him out. Michael Pilato is really the only one in foul trouble at this point for the Middies with 4 fouls. So Zvaradoka will stay in the ball game for him. And there's our big man, Will Peters, down low. And Vieira will bring it up for the Middies. Middies want to shorten the game now with a 10-point lead. Guerrero gets it, passes it back to Vieira, and that's a foul. Vieira pushed him. That was an easy foul for the referee to make. And that's the 5th team foul in the Middies. That's Vieira's 3rd foul, so he's starting to get in foul trouble now. Coach Hale will leave him in. There's a question on how many fouls. And that's what I thought. I thought we were at 5 fouls after the third period, and the scoreboard showed 4. And now they say there's 7 fouls. So we're all over the place here tonight with how many fouls. But that put Burlington over the Drake gets over the limit, and Burlington will shoot a 1-on-1. And Kastelenko will be shooting 1-on-1 for Burlington. He makes the first. That's going to be critical for Burlington. Now every point counts. Earlier on in the ball game, they were missing a lot of free throws, and that does make the difference between winning and losing. Let's see how he does on the second. sinks the second, and the lead's down to 8 now for the Middies. With 7:49 left in the ball game. Get it over to Farai Suvaradoka. Gets it back to Cam McCullough. They'll double team him. They get over to Guerrero. Guerrero will take it. Oh, the man was open in the corner, but Cannon with a nice steal. And Cannon lays it in. Leads down to 6. They put more pressure. Vieira will take it by. Vieira's quick. Gets it into Will Peters. And there's a foul. Foul will be on number 10, Ty Connor. And that'll put Will Peters at the line. That's Ty Connor's second foul, team 9th. Peters makes the first. Here's Vieira, nice pass. Just as the defender comes over to take the charge, he sends it in, and he's hit on the arm as he goes up. And he makes the second. And that increases the lead now to 8, back to 8 for the Middies. 7:15 remains in the game. Pass goes out to Jean Baptiste. He has 4 fouls for Burlington. Nice dish pass there inside to Cannon. Cannon lays it in. Gets it over to head to Peters. Guerrero takes it. He'll take it on his own. He lays it in. Guerrero with another nice bucket for the Middies. Leads back to 8. That's a kick by Farai Zavarodoka, but they stopped the drive there by Burlington. So Culhane he's quick guard, and a nice play there by Farai to stop his momentum and make them reset up on offense. Oh, and one. Basket counts. Kastelenko scores the hoop. And he's fouled. Let's watch that again. Peters steps in. He has his arm down. He can't do that if he has his arm straight up. The ref won't call a foul there, but he tucked that elbow in and made contact with the shooter, and that's going to be a foul every time. So Kastelenko shoots, tries to make a 3, convert the 3-pointer. He doesn't get it, but Cannon gets the rebound. Back out to Kastelenko for 3, in and out. Cannon with a rebound. He'll bring it back out, slow it up. 6:23 remaining. Drake leads by 6. And Culhane with the hoop. Cuts it to 4. Burlington fans are loving it over here. They're going crazy as they cut the lead down to 4. Coach Hale doesn't like it. And Coach Connors calls timeout. Drake had up to a 10-point lead. They had a 10-point lead, and now it's cut down to 4 with 6:15 remaining in the ball game. Coach Connors is psyched up. He likes what he sees, and he's hoping that it continues for Burlington, while Coach Hale is trying to let them know that they've got to get back on defense and not allow these easy layups. Burlington, I think tonight, is about 85% of their shots are coming from inside the paint, and that's not good for Drake, but it's a good recipe to win the ball game for Burlington. So after the timeout, we've got Vieira, McCullough, Suvaradoka, Peters, and Guerrero in for the Middies. Farai goes by the defenders, gets it out to Cam McCullough. Cam will take a 3. It's a big shot. Oh, no good. And Kastelenko gets the rebound. Passes ahead. That's Hurley. Hurley's got 4 fouls. Gets it over to Culhane. He'll drive. It's knocked out by Guerrero. Guerrero gets the rebound. He'll bring it up. Goes by Hurley. Drives, and it's a blocking call. That was a close call, but the referee calls it on Cannon. And that puts them in the double bonus. And Guerrero will shoot 2 free throws. We'll see that again. Looks like Cannon has pretty good defensive position. Oh, I don't like that call. That looked like a charge to me. But the referee comes in and calls that a block. So break there for the middies, and Guerrero makes the first of 2. The defender looks like he had his feet planted, and Guerrero just ran him over. But the referee called it the other way, and Drakeett and Guerrero sink 2 buckets, and they increase their lead to 6. Hurley will bring it up. Passes out to Connor. Connor, 3 is no good. Vieira with a rebound. Oh, he's fouled. He's fouled by Cannon. And that's Cannon's first foul of the game. But they're in the double bonus, so Dimitri Vieira will be shooting 2. Middies continue their hot shooting from the free throw line. Vieira makes the first of 2, and Cannon will come out and be replaced by Wang. Good defense there by, a good little effort there by Cannon. The last few minutes been tough on the floor, both offense and defensively. And let's see if Vieira can convert the second of 2. It's good. And Drakeett's leads back up to where we were at halftime, 8 points. They lead 51-43, 5:22 remain in the ball game. Wang looks to drive, dishes out to Culhane. He's quick. Oh, Hurley looked like he traveled there. They didn't call it. Kostelenko gives it out to Hurley. Hurley for 3, in and out. No good. And McCullough comes down with a rebound. He's on the run. Dishes out to Vieira. He'll slow the tempo. 5 minutes left. Gets it into Peters. Peters got a mismatch down there. Goes up and he lays it in. Culhane, Peters had like a 3 or 4 inch advantage. Culhane, Peters is just too big for him. And he made him pay for it there. Hurley's driving. Passes out. 3's no good. Vieira with a rebound. He's going to push it. He's got Ferrari trailing. And he lays it in. Vieira ran right over the defender, laid it in, and it's good. Hurley right back, looking to drive, dishes out to Wang, back to Hurley. They want a 3, now he's gonna drive. Hurley drives, and he's fouled. Fouls on 15, Guerrero. TJ Guerrero, that's his 4th, team's 9th. And Hurley will be shooting 2 free throws. Drakeett's lead now up to 12. I like the tempo Drakeett's been playing with tonight. Don't let the defense set up. Push the ball up the court. Get a nice, fast tempo. Don't let the defense get back. 2 of the starters coming back in for Burlington, Jean-Baptiste and Fitzpatrick. Fitzpatrick has been cold tonight from the floor. He's like 1 for 8 from the 3-point line. And the second is good. Cuts the lead now down to 11 for the middies. Vieira brings it up. Hurley can't keep up with him. Ball's tipped. Cam McCullough comes up with a loose ball and lays it in. Drakeett leads by 13. 4 minutes left. They get over to Fitzpatrick, to John Baptiste, back to Fitzpatrick. He likes to shoot the 3, and it misses again. Wang with a rebound. He's fouled on the pass. Fouls on 5. That's Farai Zavarodoka. That's the 10th team foul, and Drakeett's over the limit. And Burlington will be shooting 2. That's Farai's 2nd foul of the game. 3:49 remaining. Drake's got a 13-point lead. Wang makes the first. Drake what they want to do now is they want to slow this game, shorten the game, take a lot of time off the shot clock. With a 12-point lead, that's 7 possessions. So the longer they can hold the ball and keep it away from Burlington, the better off they are. Wang on the second is no good, and McCullough with a big rebound. 3:45 remain. McCullough gets ahead to Farai. Farai gets inside to Peters. They should take some time off the clock, at least get it down to like 5 seconds or so. They're at 15 out of the shot clock. Peters goes in. Oh, right hand no good. And McCullough with a steal. McCullough looks outside to pass, goes in for the layup, no good. And Hurley comes up with a rebound. Gets it ahead. Gets it ahead to Culhane. Good foul there. Zavarodoka had nothing he could do but foul. That's a great foul, because he was going to make that layup, and now he's got to earn them from the free throw line. So Culhane, the leading scorer for Burlington, will shoot 2. There's 3:17 left here in the fourth. Culhane misses the first. Wang will come out. Kostelenko will come back in for Burlington. Culhane for the second. He can cut it to 11 with a made free throw here. Ew, rims, goes around the rim and in. And Coach Connors wants a timeout. 3:17 remains here in the fourth. 57 Drake at 46 Burlington. And Drake now just needs to shorten the game, take a lot of time off the shot clock, and I think they'll come out with a victory tonight. 11-point lead, 57 points. They've held Burlington to 46. Obviously big in this second period. McCullough has been huge in this fourth period. Peters has over 10 rebounds tonight. Guerrero was huge in the third. And Drake, it's just done a great job off the boards tonight. When you rebound and don't turn the ball over, that's usually a recipe to win. Guerrero will throw it in. He's got 4 fouls. So we want to keep him out of foul trouble and picking up his last foul. He'll bring it up for the middies, gets it over to Farai. Farai gets it to Peters. Peters back to Guerrero. Oh, they almost lost it. Guerrero's going to slow it down. Good job there on offense. Down to almost 3 minutes left. 3 minutes left in the fourth. Cam will get it out, pass it around. They're down to 9 on the shot clock. Down to 6 on the shot clock. McCullough for 3. Air ball, and it's rebounded by Culhane. And Vieira with a rebound, gets it ahead to Farai. Zavarodoka, he wants it. Reverse layup, no good. But Guerrero's there for the rebound and lays it in. What a game by TJ Guerrero. Fouls on Farai Zavarodoka. That's his 5th foul. And he'll be replaced. What a play there by Tyler Guerrero. Just taps it in. What a touch he has on the ball. And I have to say right now, if I have to give someone the player of the game, it's that guy right there, TJ Guerrero. And Farai Zavarodoka had a great second half there for the middies. He's fouled out of the game. And Michael Pilato, he has 4 fouls. He replaces him. Hurley makes the first of 2 for Burlington. And Ty Connor will replace Fitzpatrick for Burlington. 2:31 remains. Drake with a 12-point lead. And he makes the second. And it's down to 11. Vieira trying to get around Hurley. Hurley's a tall, lanky defender, so he takes up a lot of space on the defensive side. Get it over to Peters in the corner, gets it back to Guerrero. Guerrero will slow it down. Heady player, that Guerrero. Gets it back to Fiera. 7 seconds. He drives. No one's there. Oh, he tried to dunk it, and he missed it. Guerrero with a rebound, and he lays it in. TJ Guerrero on fire tonight. They'll pass it around. They drive. Kicks it out. Hurley. Hurley will take a 10-footer. Runner no good. And a rebound goes to Pilato, and it's a jump ball, held ball. 1:44, and it remains Burlington's ball on the jump. Jean-Baptiste will come in for Burlington. 1:44 left. Dracut leads by 13. And a three is no good, rebounded by McCullough. They just got to slow it down, pass it around. Oh, they got an easy layup, and it's not there. Vieira misses it. Culhane lays it in. Leads down to 11. Coach calls clear out, and the ref thought he said timeout, but the coach says, I'll take it anyway. 1:23 left in the ball game. Your Dracut Midi 61, Burlington 50. Coach Hale's just got to settle them down. I know they're excited. They want to get this big first game win at home. And you can see over in the Burlington side, they're a little dejected, down by 11 with 1:23. It's going to be tough to come back but down by 11 with 1:23 left on the clock. Coach Hale is always one of the best dressed coaches around the Merrimack Valley. And this, I know Coach Hale, I talked to Coach Hale before the game. He's excited, very excited tonight. He thinks he's got a much better team, probably the best team he's had in his three-year tenure. And he's very excited about the season, and I can see now why he's so excited. Team looks pretty good here tonight. Great from the free throw line. Oh, pass is intercepted by Jean-Baptiste. But he's out of bounds, and it'll go back to the middies. 1:15 left. You get it over to Guerrero. I wouldn't take it out of his hands the way he's been playing tonight. And Michael Pilato ducks. I thought maybe he thought someone else was on the other side of the basket, and the ball goes out of bounds. It'll be Burlington ball. Dracut leads by 11, 1:05 remains. The ref's talking to Mr. Pilato. He had his hand straight up. Jean-Baptiste passed to, oh, he looked like he traveled, didn't call it. Gets it inside, no good. Peters with another rebound. And foul is by Ty Connor. 52.6 seconds, 11-point lead. And McCullough will go to the line to shoot two. That's the 11th foul on Burlington. They're over the limit. McCullough shoots two. Can extend Dracut's lead now to 13 if he makes them both. Makes the first of two. Again, I can't emphasize enough how well the middies have shot free throws tonight. And again, that's why they've got a 12-point lead, and it looks like they're going to close this game out. And McCullough makes both of them. And 63-50 now. Passes over to Sawyer Rodriguez, and stolen by who else but TJ Guerrero. And they'll get it over to Cam McCullough. 35 seconds remain. They don't need a shot here. They just got to dribble it out. And Dracut is in victory formation. Vieira shoots a three as the shot clock was running down. 22 seconds. Jean-Baptiste lays it in. And, oh, they get a steal. 14 seconds, shoots for three, and it's good. They cut it down to 8 now. 7 seconds remain. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And that's your ball game. The Drake Middies come out with a great victory tonight. 63-55 over Burlington. They started off with them last year and had a huge defeat by 40 points. This year, it's payback, and Drake wins by 8. And I know Coach Hale's very excited for this win tonight. We look for good things coming from the Middies the rest of the season, and I hope to be back with you for our next game. It will be here Friday. I'll be here with Victor Olson will be joining me, and it'll be the girls will be playing Tingsboro, hosting Tingsboro here at Drake High School. We hope to see you then. And for now, I'm Gordy Scott. Thanks for joining us on Drake Access TV. Your final score, Drake 63, Burlington 55. Good night.